Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Nick from The Great Adventure, and today we're doing something a little bit different. Rather than showing you some of our travel adventures, we are actually hanging out with another full-time family, the Rutherfords, and they have been living on the road full-time just like we have. And so we want to give you an introduction to them as a family, what they've been doing living on the road, and also give you a tour of their trailer so that you can see how they live. So let's go take a look.
Hi, we are the Rutherfords. We go by On the Roam Again on Instagram and Facebook, and we are traveling in a 33-foot fifth wheel toy hauler. It is our one and only RV that we've been in for almost 3 years full-timing now.
We bought it used. It's a 2006. We heavily remodeled it, and you girls like it, right?
We started RVing in Tucson, Arizona. That's where we had our home and sold it. And then we moved in with my mom for a few months while we found the right RV and remodeled it, and then we hit the road from the Phoenix area, basically. And
never looked back since.
We don't have an end date in mind. We say that we will do it until it doesn't work anymore, or until we find a place that calls our name.
I work on the road. I'm an artist. I make art and jewelry, and that sustains us on the road. Wherever we go to, we find craft fairs, art shows, music festivals, stuff like that. And
Brewfest.
Yeah, Brewfest, yeah. And I sell my art wherever anybody will let me, really. And that keeps us going, really. It allows us to sustain the lifestyle that we choose to live.
So I would say that the biggest challenge has been, for me, I don't feel as free traveling with this RV. There's a lot of planning. There's a lot of planning that has to go into place as far as, like, are we going to fit into this gas station? Are we going to fit into this spot? You know, I would love to have something more freeing to where we can just pull over and camp anywhere, and we don't have that with this. Though on rainy days and days where the kids are,
we have to pull the slide
very high energy, this space is amazing. So I don't know if we could downsize as much as I would love to. Could we make it happen? I don't know.
And I love our rig. I think it's perfect for what we do. The storage is good. That's the thing for me, is because not only do I sell what I make what I make on the road. And so having a place for all my equipment is really important, and it eats up space, unfortunately. So having at least this rig to me is ideal, but you know, I'm always down for something new. If she finds something that she likes,
something with more
that'd be
underbelly storage.
Yeah, but shorter is what you think.
Yeah, I mean, so we went to the RV museum and we toured some in Elkhart, Indiana, and we toured some rigs there, and they didn't have just all of the old historical ones. They had some of the new ones in it too, and there were shorter, like, what are the drivable ones with the cab over the top? Class C, Class A, or whatever those are called. And they had huge storage units where people could fit under there.
Yeah, you could sleep
under there. And
those
those would be amazing. I could get down with that, for sure. But if we don't find it, we don't find it.
I think our rig is
paper, rock,
perfect.
scissors.
Yeah.
My baby bottle.
Hey, Chanel.
These are our door greeters.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Come on in.
We are rolling.
This is our kitchen. Blink and you'll miss it. So when we first moved in, everything was this color, and we had a lovely floral wallpaper. Everything's been changed. We kept the original hardware, but we spray painted it, and it's almost 3 years. It's still lasting. It's chipping off in some spots, but I think it's pretty good for 3 years.
Yeah. High use.
Yeah. Our sink was an original RV little manila colored sink, so that was the first thing that we did, was change it so that we have a sprayer, nice residential faucet. What other changes did we do in here? Oh, so for our people want to know where we store our things. So for our plates and buckets, what works for our plates and cups, what works for us is these buckets. So we have all of our cups in here. You know, it's easy to pull them out, get out of a cup, and put it away. We don't have to worry about it shuffling around and breaking and falling during transit. And the same for our plates and bowls. It's been easy keeping it that way. We used to have a stove here, or an oven here. It didn't work, so it recently got kicked out. and we store our blender and cast iron, pressure cooker, things like that down here. And then we got this nifty 4-burner gas stove that is amazing. However, when we're on hookups, we don't even use it. We use induction cooktops instead. We just put them up
It's
here.
the jam right here. These things are awesome.
Yeah, we have 2 of them, and we
use
use
these
them for cooking
so much.
all the time.
Oh my God.
But then when we're boondocking, then we will use our fancy new 4-burner cooktop.
Yes. Which I installed after removing the stove and the original countertop. This is a brand new countertop that we did.
Yeah.
I stained and finished I don't remember what kind of plywood it is, but it's a hardwood plywood, so it's got all the nice fancy grainy.
It originally ended
Yeah.
here, was where our counter ended.
Yeah, where this ends is where the counter ended, and we brought it all the way out here. This extra counter space. Oh yes. We like this a lot. I did all of the work. I did all the mitering, all the edging, everything. I added this shelf into here. This was just open.
I think that's the only changes in here. Oh yeah, that too.
This was where the original like boob tube style TV used to be. But I added, we don't have one of those, so I added this shelf into here, and then I also cut back this. This right here used to stick out another maybe 4 inches.
Yeah.
That I cut that excess off, and it feels so much bigger in here now because of that. Added some hangy things over there. Well, she did.
That we had in our house.
Yeah,
We brought in things
repurpose.
from our house. We repurposed things. So this white shelf is from our house. It was brown, and we repainted it when we brought it in here. And we've since cut one of the cubbies off of it for the countertop, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, different shelves and hanging items.
all
from
of the original furniture, the couch that was in here, the dinette that was in here, we removed every bit of it. We removed all of the window valance covers, all the original accordion blinds, I think is what they call those. Yeah, we repainted every
all of the light
vertical wall.
fixtures.
Oh,
We put
yeah,
in
the
LED light fixtures.
Yeah, we removed the original light fixtures, which you can still see the holes for. And then I installed all the LEDs. Every light fixture in the RV, inside and out, I retrofitted to LEDs. There used to be 2 beds here. 2 bunk beds here.
They're queen size beds.
Yes, this is my most favorite thing about having the toy hauler, is I feel fancy because of this. Would you put the bed away, dear? Thank you.
So that's where our bedroom is.
Yeah, and as a tall person in an RV, I can still walk underneath and not worry about hitting my head or anything. But the RV did originally come with 2. It was a bunk bed system that came with that, but we don't need 2, so we removed 1. That door goes down like every other 5th wheel that I've ever seen. Toy hauler, excuse me, toy hauler. I installed this TV. That used to be the only spot for a TV, but I got this one. I did a work trade. I did some RV maintenance, and for payment, we got this fancy TV and the mounting rack and everything for it. So we went a whole year,
Maybe.
a little bit over a year, without having any sort of screen larger than 17 inches on a computer.
Then a laptop, yeah. And then if we
Yeah.
want privacy, we have these curtains that we can pull closed.
And that's our bedroom. That's an IKEA couch. Like I said before, all of the original furniture that was in here we removed. There's storage underneath that in the chaise.
And we recently, because it was a bed that
Yeah.
would come out and it would become a full bed, so if we had a guest, but honestly we don't have guests that often, and if we do, they can stay in the upper bedroom and the kids can sleep with us, or one of us can crash on the couch. So we removed it, and now We have storage for our vacuum underneath. We have storage for like
Some
his
of
work
my
tables,
work
things
stuff,
like that.
yeah.
We just did that change.
And we shaved off probably 60 pounds or so out of the RV just by removing that, which I always like. And in here, that's about it. We've got work stuff, like I said before, you know, I work on the road, and so we have to store. This is a piece of my equipment here for my glass blowing that I do, and I've got my torch hidden back behind there that I melt all my glass with.
We recently just added in this shelf, which is nice extra seating for the kids, and then it stores shoes and raincoats and things. We found it.
But where did you get it though?
There was a bulk trash day, and this was sitting outside someone's curb.
We went for a walk in Chattanooga, Tennessee, just randomly one day, and came home with a
someone
brand new
else's trash
seat and
was our
storage.
treasure.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. This is just a folding card table. We used to have a big IKEA
The IKEA
table.
traditional wood one with the 2 leaves with the 6 drawers. We had that for the longest time. Last year we got rid of it though because we found that we weren't using both leaves. It was super heavy.
Yes, it was very heavy.
Putting it down and up for moving day was a pain. So we got this card table. I didn't know that they made them to look like real tables.
We really like it. It's really nice.
So now we have that.
Yeah.
We have been together 14 years, and I just saw this trick this last year. He said he's done it forever, and I'm like, I have never shown you. Never.
She wasn't special enough.
Like in the past life. I'll turn so they can see it. So the kids can see it. You don't think the green ones work?
There we go. Oh, that was easier than I thought. I put way more force into that than I needed. But
don't need knives.
This is the fun part now.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen this. Get out of town.
Oh, I got one in the quarter. It's easier with the whole apple. I want to crush it now.
So we got rid of all of our knives because we don't need them now.
Yeah.
No knives. Yeah, right.
Moving on to the upstairs area.
Upstairs.
The upstairs. Yeah. These used to be carpeted stairs. Make sure you keep an eye when you're flushing your black water, which led into these nice wooden ones, which...
A replacement of the stairs.
Yes, replacement, fully handcrafted by this guy right here with storage underneath, which is very handy, especially like you can see under there, we've got our muddle pud boots. And then we took the door off. This used to be a wooden door, but to save weight and because
just a shower curtain.
didn't really stop anything. Yeah, we bought a shower curtain and we use that now as a doorway in between.
Yeah. The old door had a big gap under it and it opened inward, so it was in the way of the closets and it didn't protect it. There was no noise canceling, so it was nice to just remove it. There was also in the bedroom area the accordion door that blocked the bedroom, but we took that out too. It was a pointless thing to have. Yeah, so this is our upstairs. So we haven't done any changes in here except for cosmetic paint. We've hung up a shelf, so a little bit of decor for the kids, and that's it. We haven't done any other changes in here. Each kid has their own closet and drawer, and then they have storage totes. We're all about storage totes to kind of hide some of their things so they're out of sight, out of mind. But this is their space, and it's nice because we can just close that curtain when they go to bed, and then we can be down there, we can hang out, we can watch movies, we can entertain, and we don't have to worry about disturbing them. And then they're right next to the bathroom as well. So it's really nice having them up here. Originally, we planned on them being out in the living room on the bunk beds, and this was going to be our space because that just seemed like, hey, we get the bedroom, but it worked out way better like this.
For IKEA?
This is IKEA, and this was in our house as well.
IKEA is great for RVs. We love IKEA. We really do. They make the best stuff for RVs.
For small living.
Yeah. And then for the bathroom over here, along with the kitchen, I redid the countertops in here to do the wood, put in a stainless steel sink. Ooh, I got the sink in Elkhart, Indiana, where they make a lot of RVs, and I got it at a surplus kind of a store where they buy parts from the manufacturers for models they don't use anymore. They buy wrecked parts, and I think I paid like $20 for this sink, and it is awesome. It's twice as deep as the original one, and it's metal. So there's not our first one was
this fancy manila plastic.
Yeah, and don't use liquid paint stripper either, and put a dirty rag in the sink.
It melted.
It melted. Just saying. I replaced the faucet as well with a more residential style faucet, and then painted everything. If you're gonna live in an RV, a dehumidifier, especially if you're gonna be running your propane at all, ever, or you are in any place that has more than like 5% humidity, you're gonna want to get a dehumidifier. They are awesome, very awesome. And in here, oh, in command hooks. Those are very handy as well. We use those a lot.
But some people will only use those. They don't put holes in their wall. We have drilled into the wall. We're not afraid to use nails.
Yeah. This is our home. So we treat it like our home.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. So this is for 2 adults. My side, his side. We have a little jewelry hanging thing. I mean, glass artist who makes jewelry. We have to have selection. But it's more than enough clothes. We keep, of course, we each have a bucket in here, and it holds pants and shorts, things like that. And then our drawers. They're not very deep drawers, but they hold enough. Do the job. Took a shoe storage, and it now holds all of our undergarments and socks. Looks pretty good. Otherwise, I'm not sure where we would put them. It's seen better days, and we're trying to find a new solution for it. And I have bought 3 new shoe storage things that are too wide for the door. So in the meantime, we're sticking with this thing until it falls apart, and we'll figure out something else.
Because it works awesome.
Yeah.
We each get 2 rows, basically. Well,
and then the kids get 1.
Mine, her, yeah, and then the
one. Works great.
Yeah, it works awesome. And then everything's already in there for when you're in the bathroom and you need such garments.
And this is our bathroom. It's big enough, so it has multiple purposes, which many things in RVs do. It's our laundry storage and our bathroom. There's nothing fancy about it. We haven't done anything in here except for paint.
Added the baskets.
A couple of things, towel hooks. And it came with this shower curtain. And it also holds our laundry that we need to do soon. But it's a tiny tub, and the tub is big enough for 1 kid to fit in if they want to take a little bath. And it's pretty spacious, and because of the skylight up here, tall guy can fit in it without slouching down. So it fits perfectly. I mean, it works great.
That doesn't stop the shower head from only hitting my chest, but I can stand up straight.
I've tried to run out the hot water, and I will be in the shower for a very long time. I hear people complaining about showers. They can only take a 2-minute shower. I've definitely taken maybe 7-minute shower before I need to get out.
A residential style shower.
Yes. So I have no complaints. And
we've gone back to back too.
And we have
I've got no complaints.
Our water heater is on electric or propane. But when we're on, in an RV park on Connections, we have it on electric, and I don't think it's an on-demand water heater, but it's fast like that. And again, I've heard people complain that their water takes forever to warm up, but ours doesn't. It's pretty instantaneous.
It's awesome.
And
I love it.
Amazing.
And so as far as I know, it's original.
I never use public showers.
Yeah, we don't need to. It's great.
Knock on wood.
Okay, we have a cat named Kevin. I'm going to tell you this funny story. One time when we were outside or like somewhere, there was a like a big loaf of bread on the table in a plastic bag, and our cat Kevin tore it open and ate it. He loves bread. And one time he stole a cheese cracker off of the table, and another cheese cracker from another day, and he stole a whole tortilla chip from my dad Jeff. His lap. Our cat stole a chip from my dad's lap. Like a whole ship. Dad was like, oh, nope. He was mad. I was mad.
For power, we've got a MagnaSine pure sine wave inverter with an auto generator start. We've got a built-in 5500 watt generator that when our batteries get low will automatically turn on. We have 4 AGM batteries for a total of 440 amp hours, but with these kinds of batteries you don't ever want to go down past 50%, so really 220 amp hours. For the whole RV, that can get us 3 to 5 days of power without starting the generator to recharge them. It's a Thor California toy hauler. It's 13,000 GVRW. We tow that with a 2006 F350. It is awesome. I love towing with this truck. It's super comfortable. It's great. We did accidentally blow up an engine, but we don't talk about that. We actually just rolled over 300,000 miles in the truck, which was super cool. Yeah, I don't even notice the RV behind us, even though it's a 33-foot monstrosity. I don't even notice it when I drive. I'm the only one that drives, she doesn't, but I don't mind that at all. I like it. The girls have a ton of space. Both animals fit in the truck without any issue.
Except one.
Yeah, I love the truck. The RV, it's great.
I love the truck!
I know you really love the truck, it's great.
And that's our quick introduction and tour of the On the Roam Again. They are traveling all the time, going to amazing places, so you should definitely check them out. They are on Facebook, Instagram, and their website ontheroamagain.com, so definitely check them out. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we're hoping to do more videos like this and introduce you guys to more full-time families who have been living on the road. So make sure you let us know if there's any other families you'd like us to check out, but we should have some more coming for you in the next couple weeks. Thank you guys, and we'll catch you guys on the road.